Today we are looking at two mid-range graphics cards that are on the market competing with each other, and we will try to answer the question, which one should you buy? First up, from Nvidia, is the GTX 1650 Super 4GB version, and the opponent is from AMD, the RX 580 8GB version. For our test we will be using the same processor, the Ryzen 3700X, with 16GB of RAM to make the test fair. The resolution is 1080p, with all tests run using the high preset. In our first test, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, we see that the GTX 1650 Super beats the RX 580 by 5 frames per second, which is to be expected as the 1650 Super is the more modern graphics card and has faster onboard RAM, using GDDR6 instead of GDDR5 on the RX 580. In our second test, Division 2, we see that the GTX 1650 Super beats the RX 580 by 3 frames per second, so again it's very close, with not much to separate between the two cards. The third game test today, Fortnite, saw a small gap of 2 frames per second difference. As this game is CPU intensive, we would expect both cards to perform around the same as each other, with the Nvidia card just edging it. The fourth game today, Red Dead Redemption 2, saw only 2 frames per second difference, so again here, both cards are very evenly matched. In our fifth test, Call of Duty Warzone, we see the RX 580 beats the GTX 1650 Super by just 1 frame per second. This is surprising, but probably the game favours the extra 8GB of onboard memory over the 4GB onboard memory on the 1650 Super. In our sixth test, Borderlands 3, we see that the 1650 Super pulls ahead by 5 frames per second on average frame rates. Again a small win for Nvidia, but both cards play 1080p games at high settings really well, usually above 60 FPS. The seventh game tested, F1 2019, saw a massive 43 frames per second difference, the biggest difference in all our tests. We can see that F1 2019 is very highly optimized for Nvidia cards, with the AMD card really falling behind, mainly due to its age and its being unoptimized for this title. Overall both cards are great. I'd probably go with the 1650 Super out of the two, if you can find them at the same price, but either card is great if you can find one for sale currently. The graphics market is unfortunately just so bad currently, but if you can find one of these cards, you'll be in great shape for 1080p high settings in any modern game. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.